I can't stop thinking about what they found at Crater Lake. So in January of 1975, Charles McCullough, well, he's in the middle of this cross-country road trip to take photographs of various national parks. His trip took him through states like Texas, Arizona, and eventually up to the beautiful college town of Eugene, Oregon, before setting out on a planned excursion to Crater Lake. Before he left Eugene on January 29th, he reportedly told his friend that if he was not back by February 1st, they should call the police to report him missing. Now, it's important to note that Charles also packed the keys to his Volkswagen van in his backpack, but he did not bring the car with him. He left it in Eugene, and instead, he hopped onto a bus and then later stuck his thumb out and hitchhiked, and ultimately would end up traveling by foot to Crater Lake. And by 6:30 p.m. that very same night, Charles was seen at the Dry Creek store on the road to Crater Lake. Eyewitnesses claim to have seen Charles at the store and confirmed that they saw no sign of physical injury at the time. It's assumed that Charles camped overnight somewhere near the Dry Creek store because we do know that he was able to hitch another ride with a logging truck driver this time that he met at that store. And so from there, the truck driver took Charles east towards Crater Lake. After they parted ways, this driver saw him walking east along the highway, and this, tragically, was the last confirmed sighting of Charles McCullough before he was never heard from again. The snow in Crater Lake at this time was just extremely deep. I mean, it had gotten so bad that the north entrance to the park was currently impassable. Unfortunately, they had basically started searching too late, and the snowfall continued. It was only getting thicker by this point, and once again, there was no sign of Charles or of his body. On October 18th, 1976, a pair of hikers in Crater Lake National Park stumbled across a weathered backpack that had a set of car keys inside of it in a very remote area near Bybee Creek. And when they reported this to the authorities, it was soon discovered that these car keys matched the same kind of Volkswagen van that Charles McCullough was known to drive. Rangers reported that they found a pair of jeans on the ground, and listen closely here because this is really bizarre and kind of hard to explain. Honestly, when those jeans were found, they were standing in an upright vertical position. That's right, they were vertical. To make this story even more bizarre, the Rangers looked inside of those jeans only to find a broken off human shin bone. Oh, and a pair of socks were still in there too. And those socks were also filled with foot bones. And after looking at all of the evidence, authorities were able to confirm that those hikers in October were in fact unlucky enough to stumble across the final resting place of Charles McCullough. Why were Charles's pants undone and left in such a unnerving, weird position like that?